Hey y'all, Sarge here. Good afternoon. It's been a while since I've posted on my channel, at least posted about myself. Uh, Work has been busy and life has been busy. It's not a bad thing, it's just a fact. Um, so today I just wanted to give a quick health update. In one of my videos, I talked about my VA process and how one of the things that they diagnosed me with was allergic rhinitis. So since August, we had a vacation, and during that vacation, I started getting what I thought was a sinus infection. It was pretty bad, actually. I am prone to sinus infections, and I do have that diagnosis of the allergic rhinitis. So I finally went to the doctor after many months, probably like September, October, probably October, and got antibiotics, and then that didn't really work, so I got put on a second set of antibiotics, and that didn't work. I went back to my doctor, my primary care doctor, and he referred me to a pulmonologist, which, because I was coughing, I believe that's why he thought. But, listen to your body, you know what's best. I thought it was my sinuses, and I chose to make an appointment with an ear, nose, and throat doctor. So I did that. I had an ENT, which I had used uh, about 5 years ago during the start of COVID, and that worked out pretty well for some issues I had. And so I called them. The lady who was my doctor had retired, unfortunately, but they had another doctor there who replaced her, and this doctor, she was an Army doctor. She was trained in the Army, and she had done a lot of her work with the Army, and now she's out of the Army working at this private practice. I went to her, and was given a nasal spray type of decongestant thing, and that didn't work out. So I went back and saw her again. This time I got a different nasal spray. It was for chronic rhinitis, which is what I have. I was supposed to use both, and I did, and that didn't work either. Also, in the meantime, she had suggested I get a CAT scan. I went and got a CAT scan, or I guess they call it a CT scan. I got that, and they got the results back, and you get it in your portal, and you read it, and you start Googling, and you still really don't know what it means. And finally, I got a email within the portal from her stating that I need surgery. So I have an appointment on February 5th to have the surgery consult, what are they going to do, what's involved, what's the recovery, what are the risks, etc., etc., etc. So that's February 5th, and I'm hoping to get the surgery as soon as I can, because honestly, it's just miserable. You can probably still tell that my voice is nasally, and I just really cannot breathe out of my nose at all anymore. I believe what they do is go in with a scope. It's supposedly minimally invasive. They go in with a scope and go up into your sinus cavity and cut out, the way I understand it, it's kind of permanently swollen up there. The antibiotics and the steroids don't work. And they cut out those parts, and that supposedly opens up your nasal cavity, and you can breathe, and you don't have all these sinus issues. The coughing, which my doctor saw that symptom, was one of the symptoms of this bad rhinitis is the postnasal drip, and it's constantly dripping down into your throat. that makes you cough. And I have other issues like chronic fatigue, uh, the nasally voice, the stuffiness, the blowing my nose all the time, etc. So I will keep you informed. I'm hopeful that this helps. And as always, peace, love, and happiness. Sarge out.